Hey tubers, BTHV1 here. First the handyman version 1 because the handyman never does the same thing twice. Well, today we're going to be working on a Briggs & Stratton lawnmower. The customer's complaint is that they prime it with the primer button or bulb, and then it just runs for a few seconds and stops. So my thought is that it's just burning the primed gas that you squish in from the button, and then there's no gas coming up from the carburetor. So we'll just give it a try to see if that's what does happen, and the customer complaints are right, and we'll go to step 2. Give it a lot of shots there. Maybe nothing. Try one more time. So that's about it. So we're going to get it up on the mower hoist, and we'll have a look at it. See you in a few minutes. Hi tubers. Well, we're going to take the air filter off now on this lawnmower. I've loosened it. It's not too dirty, a little bit of fluff. I'm just going to show you something. There is the primer bulb there. And right in there, you can see, right there, you can see the emulsion tube at the top of the carburetor. I don't know if I can hold the flashlight and do everything at once, but you might see the gas squirt there. Anyway, that's what's happening. Hi tubers. Well, you saw that the emulsion tube is squirting gas out of the carburetor when we hit the primer button, but I don't want to take this cover off because sometimes you can destroy or damage the gasket that does the seal on the air pump. On this the primer is an air pump. On this case, the primer is an air pump. On the older Briggs & Stratton, it actually just squirts the actual gas. But on this one, it uses air pressure to pop the gas up into the carburetor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get underneath here and remove the carburetor bowl and carburetor nut. And we'll show you about that when we get there. We don't need an extension, do we? And once we get it loosened up, I will put a vice grip on the gas line. So what happens usually in this case is the hole in the bowl is plugged. And first we'll check through this direction. That's clear. Ah. So we'll clean it out this way and that way. And we'll call you back later. We've got a visit. Hi guys, I'm back. Well, after I cleaned that nut out, I put it back on the carburetor, and then I always check the spark plug. Although this is a brand new spark plug, the customer told me they replaced it, but I always check to see if they're gapped properly. And this one is my, I don't know if you can see it. I got the sun shining right on the camera. But anyway, I always check to see if they're gapped at 30 thousandths. This one's actually a tiny bit big. There we go. We'll put the spark plug back in and see if we put her on the ground and see if we can start it up. So now, if it doesn't start, I'll be rebuilding the car, or cleaning the carburetor, or they call it a rebuilding the carburetor too. So let's just see what we got here. Wish me luck. So now I'll give the customer a full tune-up, which is an oil change, a new air filter. He has a new spark plug, so I'll just do the nut clean for the same charge, and I'll balance the blade, oil the wheels, do everything to make it good for another year. So anyway, sorry about that. BTHV1 over and out. See you again. This is the final product. I always wash my lawnmowers down, or customers' lawnmowers down, not mine, when I'm done with them. And it looks really nice. I think red's my favorite color for a lawnmower. Stands out. So that's it. BTHV1 over and out.